Hey Tam fam, it's a Tam Cam on a Saturday, an unusual Saturday Tam Cam, because I usually let you off the hook because you watch me during the week and you probably don't want to see me on the weekends. But I don't do these kinds of videos often, and I don't even know why I'm doing it now. But maybe because two reasons why. I re-binged. I binged Meghan Markle's lifestyle show when it came out, and then last night I re-binged it. And then this morning, my cousin Erica, who's my soundboard, called me to talk about it because she watched it too. And that all coincides with the fact that I'm getting ready to go and kind of clean up my flower garden because it's starting to warm up. And I'm traveling for my kids' book tour, so I won't be able to do anything with the garden. So I'm getting that started. I have a flower garden, not a vegetable garden. And you can look through the Instagram and see my flower garden. I'm quite proud of it. Not like I do it all by myself, but I do enough. So I re-binged Meghan Markle's lifestyle show. First of all, it's morning, so let me take a drink because I want to be very frank. I don't know if you heard my kids say yay upstairs. One second. The people who are saying the hateful things about that series are absolutely full of it. I never talk like this, but it really is, right? It's like, I've been on TV for 30 years. I have seen every show pitched to us and, whatever. I'm rarely influenced by a show, so much so that I buy something. Like, I was watching the show, Googling things, trying to buy. I zeroed in on things to see. I'm going to make those little tea bags that she did on the show. And she didn't come on my show. Trust me, I, like everybody else, would love to interview her. And this is not for the purposes of this thing that I'm doing here. It's just, I'm fascinated by it. I know that we are in that culture where a certain amount of people have to say they hate something. And everyone's entitled to their opinion. Some people don't like what I do. And I'm okay with that. But when there's a disproportionate amount of it, I'm always curious because I'm naturally curious. And I'm telling you, this show, I'm sure there are things that she would like to change because we all go to work and we all do something and we like to change. That's nature. If you don't like to change something, your body of work, then you're not a present person in what you do every day. Like, for example, I wish I just put some lotion on my hands before I got into this conversation. I wish I'd changed that, but I'm not changing a thing. And this video is getting long. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'm about to go out to my garden and I'm going to make some raspberry preserves in honor of Meghan Markle. Oh, there's the doorbell. Love you. Bye.
Okay. I watched the Meghan Markle episode 1, and when I tell you that I need right now, I need an estate, I need a bee farm, I need a La Creuset, whatever it's called. I need a whole set. I need this life, and I need this life now. Because when I tell you this show is the most comforting show I have watched in so long, I'm sitting here with my mouth open, in awe of how calm it is, how relaxing it is, how she's teaching. And I don't know how people can hate this woman because she's literally the best. And I need a soft life like this. Where is my man at? Where is he at? Because I want to cook dinners. I want to host parties. I want to make fresh honey. I want to put a tray for the guest bedroom. I need this now.
No, I wanted to wait until I finished with Love Meghan before I really said anything about it and responded to some of the reaction to it. But now that I'm done watching it, I've seen all the episodes. It's really insane that this show is what people are so activated about. And it just proves that anything that this woman does is going to get people in a tizzy. It's her mere existence makes people mad. Because with Love Meghan is and this is not even shade to her, it's a show that we've essentially seen before. It's a pretty down the middle lifestyle show. It's both relatable and aspirational. You know, it's not completely unattainable, but there are definitely some things where you're like, okay, who is this really for? But like, ultimately, it's just her cooking and crafting with either friends or people who are showing her how to do certain things. Like, it's just really not that. It shouldn't get people as mad. It's just really, the jokes write themselves, honestly. And at this point, she knows that. She knows that anything she does is going to get people, you know, spun up. And I will say, like, and I've been following Meghan since she started dating Harry. And like the post-royal family career trajectory and some of the steps and the sort of timeline of events, there have been some missteps. Like, it's a little confusing sometimes, like what she's really going for or what the strategy is. There's definitely been some bumps along the road, and I don't agree with all the decisions she's made or think that like she's necessarily being advised completely correctly. But like, that's besides the point. Like, why does this show about cooking and like making flower crowns and picking vegetables in her garden, in a garden, I don't think it's her garden, why is it getting people so activated? Like, it's embarrassing. Like, I just feel like half the people who are criticizing the show watched it for 5 seconds or just saw clips of it on social media and like made a complete judgment call and decided to like make fun of her for that. And that's completely their prerogative. But it's sort of like, if you watch it in its totality, or even just like a couple episodes in its totality, it's sort of like, it's just, find something else to get activated about, truly. And like, also, you might think it's sort of random that she's like, quote unquote, like trying to be like Gwyneth Paltrow or Martha Stewart or whatever, but it's like, she had an entire lifestyle blog before she even met Harry. Like, this is her thing. Like, this is her side hustle to do this kind of stuff. And she's always had a really good eye and a good aesthetic. And it might not be for everybody, but like, it's something that she's genuinely passionate about and always has been. So like, what's there to really criticize in a big way other than like picking apart every single thing she does? But I guess at this point, they've been doing that to her for 8 years now. So see you on season 2.
Little Miss Meghan Markle. I have had my notebook out taking notes watching her show. I had to try the one pot pasta. So boom, I got the tomatoes on the vine. Picked them all off delicately, one by one. Once I sliced them up, I added them into my pot and then gave them a little olive oil shower. I forgot exactly what she added, but I added salt, pepper, and a little bit of the Italian seasoning. The garlic out the jar is always going to do it for me. After I gave it a mix, I put it on the fire to like get soft. I decided to use spaghetti. I've seen some people use fettuccine, but Meghan used spaghetti, so I'm gonna use spaghetti. I then added 3.5 cups of boiling hot water on top, a little lemon zest, and then I covered for about 10 to 11 minutes. Once that was up, I knew I had to add the Parmesan cheese because my kids won't eat it if it doesn't have Parmesan cheese. And they know mama's always going to add in a little spinach. I covered for an additional 2 minutes, and it did exactly what needed to be done. It was very creamy and moisturized. At this point, I'm sprinting because I have to pick my daughter up from the bus, but this is how it turned out. Literally 15 minutes. Save for later and enjoy.
So it's come to my attention that I was, in fact, on the hater side of TikTok because I had no idea that Meghan Markle had such a following. I swore that I was starting the fan club. I was ready to be the president of this fan club. I was like, listen, if she needs someone to go first, put me in. As soon as I watched one episode of this show, I was ready to go to war for this woman. And I did. But I'm so happy that I found so many of her OG fans. Y'all have taken me to school. I love that this has been a part of her brand for so many years. But even after all of the love that I saw in my last post, I was still weary of this episode because the Meghan and Mindy episode was the one that everybody said was the cringe-worthy moment. That's the one where Meghan is really just so out of touch and so lost and has zero relatability to anybody. So I couldn't wait to get to this episode. I just finished watching that episode and I have never turned on my phone to record so fast. I'm making my way slowly through the episodes. I wish I could binge it, but I was a little nervous to watch it because I didn't even want to possibly tiptoe onto the bandwagon hater talk, right? That I was nervous. Everyone said this episode was so cringy and the way she corrects Mindy. But then you watch the episode. One thing I heard often about this episode was how they're hardly even friends and how there's no connection between these two. When they were talking about Ladybug versus Ladybird, the way Mindy says it's not a bug, it's a bird, and I'll tell Harry straight to his face. hilarious. This whole episode was hilarious. The Christinis, the garden party, the dresses at the end. I mean, my gosh, all you feel out of this woman is genuine sweetness, love, and care. I loved this episode. And the way her homemade preserves just beautifully spread. My daughter and I looked at each other and we were ready to make our own batch of preserves immediately. You could tell that the memories that she's making with her kids and her friends and her family, she has a vision in mind and she wants to attain that. And it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one filled with literally sunshine and rainbows. Each episode that I watch, I become more and more baffled by the negative reviews that I've seen. And I'm so happy that some of you are on the right side of TikTok and have only seen positivity. I have continued to see negative reviews on this show. So I'm so happy to see her fans come through here. Tell me more about her, more about the things that she's always done since before Harry, that this is very much a part of her portfolio as a person. I love hearing about all your favorite episodes, and I look forward to watching them because I just got to the Mindy episode today. Let me know which episode I should really be sat for next because I am so excited to make my way through this season, and I'm so happy to hear that it was renewed for season 2. That's my favorite news of the year. The folks who have been saying just wait till she comes out with a Christmas special has me shook. The people saying, what about an Easter special? What about a Halloween special? What she would do with these types of specials. I need Netflix to be quick about this. Easter's not till April 20th. You can totally get an Easter special together. I'm sure Meghan already has all the thoughts and things put together for an Easter special. I'm sure you can crank that out quick if it's not already on its way. But we need an Easter special. We need a Halloween special. We need a Christmas special. Those 3 for sure. If there's other specials we need, I want to hear all about them. What are we missing? What does Netflix need to know? We need to let them know now because I don't want to miss out on these things. I'm so happy to officially be welcomed into Meghan Talk. I'm so happy to be here, happy to stay. I'll be here for a while.
The people, they got it all wrong about this Meghan Markle situation. I know I'm back on it because I'm deep in the Meghan Markle streets, and I'm Team Meghan. Okay, I'm Team Meghan. They're like, oh, she's not relatable. So she's the Duchess of Suxy. If I'm never saying it, sausage. I mean Suxy. I probably said it right the first time. You heard me. You know what I mean. She the doggone Duchess. She's not meant to be relatable. She's a Duchess. She's married to the prince. Her 2 kids. Her husband is the son of the king. Dirty Diana, Princess, aka Princess Di, is his mama. Her children are princess and a prince. How would she ever be relatable to you? We are here for the tea. We're here to clock it. We want to know who the Duchess friends are. We want to know what the Duchess is doing. What kind of wine is the Duchess sipping on? What kind of flowers is she cutting for no reason? I'm looking at her. She learned how to do Mungjine, playing the game. And I'm thinking like, it's a Chinese, game that started in the 1300s. Girl, why are you learning that? You know why? Because she's the Duchess of Sussex. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all better leave Meghan alone.
Made Meghan's pasta. It was so easy and super delicious. I'm not going to eat it on camera, but I also just wanted to talk about Meghan Markle and Mindy Kaling and how she corrected her, and a lot of people are saying that's so rude, and I don't agree. I feel like it's okay to speak your truth and tell people how you really feel. If she felt like she was saying her wrong last name, I think it's totally fine for her to correct her. And I think often people are too afraid to speak up. And I am not one of those people. It might be because I'm in a leadership role at my job and I have been for over 10 plus years. But I just think it benefits you more to speak up for yourself. I always see these videos of girls that are at the nail salon or the hair salon or somewhere, and they hate what's being done and they don't say anything. And I think it's worth saying something.
I don't relate to the person that doesn't say anything when something is going wrong and they have some power in that situation. I don't think that means that you're rude. It's clunky sometimes speaking up for yourself, but I think if you're not currently speaking up for yourself, you should practice. You should try it. Brene Brown has that thing that she says, clear is kind, unclear is unkind. And I truly believe that. Who does it benefit if you're hiding your true feelings about something? It makes you like not a genuine person sometimes. There are situations where you shouldn't speak your truth, and you should, if someone has already proven to you that they can't be trusted with your true feelings, then it's just a waste of your time. Don't waste your time. But I'm just saying, in general situations, when something comes up, especially like with a friend, go ahead and speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself in the workplace. Speak up for yourself at the store, at a restaurant. Your voice deserves to be heard. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and how I think it's crappy that everyone thinks that a woman speaking up for herself is rude.
Hey, TikTok family, Autism Big Mama. I'm back. I got all of the boxes out of the car and unwrapped. So let me show you my finds at Le Creuset. First of all, I need a hobby. I need to start back to reading my books, right? Oh, side note, my book, The Reason I Breathe, will be hitting the shelves this August. I will keep reminding you. I digress. I need to stop watching that With Love Meghan. It has me on a chokehold. So let's get into it. Okay, have this lovely red one here. I love that it has the Eiffel Tower on it. Love it. And this pretty blue. Isn't that gorgeous? I hope I don't drop it. Look at that. That's just perfection. Didn't need it, but had to have it. These ombre purple salt and pepper shakers. Boop, 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 boop. Love them. Oh, and then these, this bakeware set. Love that orange. It's something about this orange, this ombre. I just love it. And so that came with like three pieces. Now, for the creme de la creme, my favorite, my absolute favorite. Oh, the brazier. Let me throw that mess down here. Oh, the brazier. Love it. Love it. And with all the money I spent today, I did get a free gift. Thanks so much to the store manager. So this what is it called? A butter toff. But you put a little water in it, and then your butter, and it kind of keeps it spreadable. Don't know, don't care, it's pretty. Love it. You guys have a blessed day.
Watching Meghan Markle's show makes me understand why those people can't stand her, because she literally does all the things that they hire or have staff to do. See? It's black girl magic. Don't hate the player.
With Love Meghan Garden update. I went and I got some herbs and some vegetables. I've got a tea idea. I'm going to start with a small tea garden. I've got peppermint, I've got mint, I've got spearmint, I got lemon verbena, anything that I can steep into a tea. And then I'm actually gonna put them in these little terracotta pots because I heard they spread really like crazy insane. So I'm going to put them, oh, they smell so good. I'm gonna put them in the terracotta pots, and then for my raised garden beds, I've got some strawberries, I've got some basil, and I've got these little cucumbers that I'm gonna try to grow in there. And then I've also got some lettuce over here, and then I also got, obviously, some raspberries for our raspberry jam. And then this is, that's grapes. I thought it was blueberries, I'm not gonna lie, and I grabbed grapes. So we're gonna grow grapes too. I have no idea how, but we're gonna do it. And I think I'm gonna go back and get a blueberry one too. And then I also got this wonderful lettuce plant. She's gonna make some tasty salads. I might put her in a prettier pot though. I'm not sure. So I got some fresh dirt that I'm gonna put in my raised garden beds. So yeah, I'm gonna get the little mince varieties all potted up in their pots, and I'm gonna put some all the other like basil and all those in my raised garden beds. And yeah, that's the update. I will see you tomorrow when I show you in their new homes in my raised garden bed. Okay, love you, bye.
Unless you're one of the first Americans, a Native American, you came from someplace else. Somebody brought you. The Irish, who left behind a land of famine. The Germans, who fled persecution. The Scandinavians, who arrived eager to pioneer out west. The Polish, the Russians, the Italians, the Chinese, the Japanese, the West Indians, the huddled masses who came through Ellis Island on one coast and Angel Island on the other. All those folks, before they were us, they were them. And when each new wave of immigrants arrived, they faced resistance from those who were already here. They faced hardship. They faced ridicule. But over time, as they went about their daily lives, as they earned a living, as they raised a family, as they built a community, as their kids went to school here, they did their part to build a nation. They were the Einsteins and the Carnegies, but they were also the millions of women and men whose names history may not remember, but whose actions helped make us who we are, who built this country hand by hand, brick by brick. They all came here knowing that what makes somebody an American is not just blood or birth, but allegiance to our founding principles and the faith in the idea that anyone from anywhere can write the next great chapter of our story.
Today, I want to recognize what a good job the rich white people have done at brainwashing the poor white people. The rich whites have done a wonderful job exploiting the poor whites in an effort to further their narrative and therefore generate more wealth. Like, take racism, for example. The rich white people literally said, if we can convince the poor white people that we're equals and we can keep them hating the black people, then they'll oppress the black people and think that they're equal with us and we won't have to do any work. As fucked up as it is, they killed two birds with one stone and were able to oppress two people at the same time. And the kicker is, this system is sustained by lack of education and ignorance. So the rich white people literally said it pays us to not educate these people. Why do you think it's so hard to get reliable internet access in rural America? Why do the worst test scores come from inner city schools and rural county schools? Why is school funding based off of property taxes? My point is, capitalism exacerbates racism. Point is, capitalism exacerbates racism.
You want to talk about a media blackout? How about the fact that not one national news station has covered the Veterans March that happened in Washington, D.C. and around the country? Thousands of veterans gathering to protest this administration, and it wasn't covered.
So Donald Trump is now begging Denmark, the country he has repeatedly threatened to invade, if they can help him by sparing any extra eggs they have in order to combat the egg shortage here in America. And it doesn't seem like his request is going to end very well for him. So according to the Danish Egg Association, they have received several letters from Donald Trump's Department of Agriculture requesting that they export any surplus of eggs they have to the States in order to offset the skyrocketing prices here in America. Now, keep in mind, this request comes after Donald Trump has threatened to sanction Denmark unless they cede control of Greenland to America. And it comes after Trump, during his State of the Union address, said that America would eventually annex Greenland, despite Greenland being an autonomous territory of Denmark. And now, with his hat in hand and tail between his legs, Donald Trump is asking them for eggs. That rhymed. And here is what the Danish Egg Association said in response to this request. Quote, they would look into it, but that there was no surplus of eggs in Europe. In other words, you're not getting your eggs, Donald, and you're not getting Greenland either.
Hello, my people. Lady Rose here. How y'all doing? To all my new subscribers, you're welcome. And my returning subscribers, y'all know I love you. Guys, there are lots of lies out here. There are lots of lies, I tell y'all guys. You can accuse the Suxy squad of every single thing out here, but you cannot accuse us of threatening somebody, like threatening to unalive somebody, or threatening to unalive some children. We care about children. We love children. The squaddies, we are mothers, we are aunties, uncles, and fathers, and all those uncles. We are great people down here, I tell you. And if I tell you, you wanna compare us to those royal rotor, those what do you call them? Them royal what? Guys, what do you call them? Them royal license. Whatever you call them people. Those people are no people to be compared with us. Yeah, you can't compare us to those people. Those people are terrible. They are the ones threatening people. They are the ones who threaten to unalive our little prince Archie. They are the ones who say the terrible stuff. And guess what? Some of them are in prison right now in the UK. If y'all don't read newspapers, go Google what those haters did say about Prince Archie. And remember, some of them, one of them tabloids wrote on a paper and did put picture of baby Archie like a little chimpanzee. Remember all that? We don't do that to the Wells' children. We don't do that to any of those people's children. We talk about lots of stuff around here. We do not threaten children. We do not threaten nobody's family, because guess what? We're better than that. And if you want to look at our curriculum vitae of those haters, you take the Suxy squad and you take those people's curriculum vitae. You put it out here. I'm telling you, there is a difference. Yes, there is a difference. We got PhDs, we got master's degrees, we got bachelor's degrees. I'm telling you, we are very well educated down here. Yeah, and we don't do that. And most of us are black people. And guess what? And majority of these black people that I know, the ones who gave birth to me and raised me, and I was raised around them, we do not hate to that extent. We do not threaten to unalive people. We do not threaten threaten people over nothing like that. We talk because guess what? We have that confidence that we were born and raised to stand for ourselves. We were not raised to be punks. We were not raised to be some stupid people out there. I'm telling you, these people, I mean, they do every single thing. They say everything that they are saying out here. They say lots of stuff, and they kept with all those lies since they started attacking our queen, our future queen of England, Duchess Suxy, Meghan Suxy. Since they started attacking her, since she left that place approximately 6 years ago, I'm telling you, it's been all the unaliving threats and all those bad stuff. They always come from that side there. All the terrible words, despicable words that are used towards our future queen of England, Meghan, comes from these people. We do not threaten people. Y'all saw that little punk chef, those stinky people. Do you see how those chefs look? I am really, but you know what? I'm not really surprised because, you know, those people are on minimum wage. They cannot afford chefs like a Gordon Ramsay. Those are 5-star chefs. They cannot afford Emery Lagasse. They cannot afford all them beautiful chefs, celebrity chefs of Hollywood, because guess what? Those people are on welfare. Remember that my Jamaican, my island sister said, those people, I hate them. They are welfare recipients. Oh my goodness, y'all need to go on Royal Suxy. Y'all need to go visit my brother Baron. He plays that video all the time. One day I'm gonna try to find that video there so I could start playing them when something is boiling in my brain like this. That sister says like, oh, there's a royal, whatever y'all call them. They're just people like us. Their poop just smells like everybody else. And theirs, I believe, smells even worse because why? The people who cook for them, did you see that guy? Oh my goodness, that hair, I'm telling you, the hair that he got on himself is kind of infested. And those hair are together with those beards all messed up together. That guy, he looks like one of them boys who be sleeping on this big street of Colfax here in Colorado. It doesn't look like that guy has showered for a minute. That guy went and said a bunch of stuff about Meghan. Apparently, Netflix did give him a deal, a TV deal, like a cooking deal. I don't know, whatever. I didn't really focus on reading all that. I watched the video from lots of squatties channels about that dude who's claiming that Netflix actually gave him like a TV deal and it didn't work because of I don't know whatever, but man, baby, the look on your face, you need to go bathe. You are looking like all those people like from medieval time, people who used to suffer from syphilis because those people never washed themselves. Do you all know the history of Europe? Did you read all those books? If you haven't, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna start looking for little tiny piece of history. I'm gonna tell you what used to happen in Europe back in the day. Them people never used to bathe, and this dude here looks like one of them. And guess what? Those people were his ancestors, and he learned from them not to bathe. And look at the face, baby. Look at that hair. I'm telling you, that brother needs to be like washed in a car wash. He just bathing in my bathroom because I do not want somebody like that is gonna stay in your bathroom. You do not want to put somebody like that in your shower, to go shower or to bathe in your bathtub because it's gonna be stained with lots of lice or all those terrible stuff that comes from people like all those parasites. And dude, man, I do not know, but I told y'all, these people are on minimum wage. When you are on minimum wage, it's very hard for you to take care of yourself. It's a very hard financially. And meanwhile, the person who is paying you is on welfare, taking taxpayers' money to pay you, and they let you know up front. When you are coming to work for us, do not expect much because we keep all the Duchy of Lancaster, we keep all the Duchy of Cornwall money, all those money, we keep them in our pocket because that is tradition started from 1645 by King so and so and so. So therefore, we're going to keep those billions in our pockets, in our accounts. You are going to work for us for free, and guess what? Maybe one day we're going to try to give you title, but guess what? Piers Morgan has been working for this title since I was born. Yeah, he's been working for that title, but dude, I never got that title. And this one here, this Baker Malish, she's been waiting for that title also forever. I tell you, brother, that is trouble. That brother ain't getting out. And so you are sitting down there and are waiting for them to give you title, and you are working on minimum wage, and here you sitting down here and blaming the Suxy squad. No, we did not threaten nobody. We did not threaten nobody's child. We do not like all of y'all guys, but guess one thing we don't do? We do not threaten nobody. Like I told you, we ain't no dumb down here. We doctors. Yes, we do not do that. We do not threaten people's lives. We do not threaten people's children. We do not threaten nobody. Okay? We do not threaten to unalive nobody, because guess what? We are better than that. And we were not born, but we were not given birth to by haters, heinous people with no morals. They twisted DNA that kind of gave brought y'all guys out here with your twisted minds. How can you hate some wonderful person like a Meghan? How can you hate such a person who is out here? All she does is uplift others. All she does is charity work. All she does is just teach you like good stuff. Why do you hate such a person? You should definitely be one of these people with twisted DNA and be brought out here by devil, and you resemble the devil. I'm telling you, brother, you need to look at yourself. You know this car wash of mine on Monaco Parkway? I'm gonna make a reservation. Next time you gonna visit Colorado, you need to holler at the sister. I'm gonna take you there so somebody could take you and wash your ass, because dude, you need some serious washing. You need to be washed. Your damn entire body need like the entire shampoo, and that hair need the entire whole bottle of Pantene shampoo, and your body needs the shampoo with baking soda. You are nobody to be sitting down here to talk or cook for nobody. You cannot cook. You know my Hollywood stars. Oh, I'm telling you, those stars ain't gonna call you. No, the Hollywood. No. Our Hollywood. No, they gonna call somebody for like you to cook for them. And that other one, they called him like the raw chef himself. I tell you that, dude. Mama goodness, you know, I just do not like going to restaurants. People like you even make my feelings more strong. Like they just make me like feel like the food that is cooked in lots of those restaurants, in all those whatever VIP places, if they are cooked, I still have to watch my back to see who's presenting this food on the table. How does the person look? But most times those people look good and they smell good. Them brothers be cutting them hair, the side of the hair, everything be shiny, and they be smiling like really cute, because guess what? I'm single. So they so what? So because guess what? They want some kind of date, and then I go like, guess what? I'm minding my little black lady business. Leave me alone. Just give me that food. I'ma eat my food and just leave me alone. But this one here, baby, if he was serving that food, I'd be concerned, because that look and that face, both of them two chefs that came out here to talk about with love Meghan, dudes, y'all need to shut down and shut you damn filthy, terrible mouths. You do not have no words. You ain't got no permission from Suxy Squad to mention the name of Meghan Markle's show or her name, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Sussex. Note that name and please repeat after me, Meghan Sussex. Yes, repeat it. Yeah, repeat it again. Y'all shut you damn dirty mouth and saying her name and spewing all that hate online and coming out with your victim word. Those men, they do not have no man word, because guess what? This corpus spongiosum and corpus cavernosum are all twisted. They are not men enough. Those CC boys, y'all guys need to go do it with Pete, because guess what? He be doing all of your guys. See right now, yeah, dude, ain't got even no left corpus cavernosum. So y'all need to shit down there and mind your damn business and go get done by that one, by the Pete. Stop it. Raise Harry's name in your damn mouth and stop Princess Meghan's name in your damn mouth. And I don't know how legal in your damn mouth there you guys call that social climber, that yacht girl, you call her princess and you refuse to call Meghan princess. She's also married to a prince. Why the hell you do not want to call her princess? And well, yes, you call her duchess, yes, and she is also a princess. And whether you want it or not, I'm gonna start calling her Princess Meghan in all my videos and all the everything that I put, everything that I say about her. I'm gonna call her princess that she deserves to be, and she is. And which she is. Yeah, read about you guys stupid whatever y'all call it, constitution, the monarchy constitution. Yeah, so this guy here was I don't want to say lots of stuff about that mumbles because she'll be pissing me off. Yeah, because you know what, there's a real article that came out here. I just didn't want to post it because when I'm posting those kind of articles, people be looking at me like with one eye. Mumbles is actually just coming out here to play with Prince, with Pete. She's just coming out here to play all this royal nonsense, to try to wear all those dead people, all jewels, all those pearls. You wearing the pearls stolen from the Commonwealth, whatever. Yeah, I thought you guys, king did not like the Commonwealth, and right now all of a sudden he went back like he really loved that Commonwealth. He came out here, sent Tom Bauer to tell us that he did not like our culture, and the majority of Commonwealth countries are black countries from Africa. Nigeria is one of them, Ghana is the second one of them, Kenya is one of them, Tanzania is one of them, which other one? All those English speaking countries in Africa, they have found out they actually are all the Commonwealth countries. So y'all guys is gonna tell me that this guy all of a sudden right now here went with Mambos to celebrate the Commonwealth Day, and she went out there, wore all those beads stolen from the Commonwealth countries. They all need to send back all our beads and diamond and gold and all those shame on you, emerald, all those stuff. You all need to send all those them back. Yes, you all need to send them back instead of coming there to mock us. Remember when there was the Jews Holocaust Day celebration? She took that Chanel bag there. So she always brings those kind of terrible stuff, and she always has kind of shade, some kind of shade to throw on people. Did y'all see the twisted her sister-in-law of the in-law of the in-law twisted in-law that came out here? The in-law times 20 who came out here to talk about Meghan's with love Meghan, because she sends those people and she want to put her people up there, because guess what, I'm not she wants those people to be even known. She wants them to be like in the limelight out here to kind of come and say stuff that otherwise she says in the dark, and she wants them to come to expose her little filthy, terrible, stinky, whatever. Here, she said that the in-law of the in-law of the in-law of the other one there, that one there, Pippa, I don't know wherever that, I don't even know how many in-laws back is the person who came here to mention with love Meghan. Both of y'all guys can't cook. Both of y'all guys can't even clean your asses. You guys can't even clean your faces. You guys can't clean nothing. That's why that dude left you. Yeah, that's why the dude left you, and the dude taking your friends and dragging them in bed. You know, I never been in a relationship with any man that is who's a living man, going to other women. I don't know, whatever. If I leave any guy, you'd better know that I left that person is because there was some kind of not misunderstanding. It's a money, playing with money. I don't work for money to pay for nobody's anything. I work for my money, and I save that money because guess what? I need that money for my patient. I need money for every damn thing. I don't want to be dying, poor, broken, and then come and ask you for stuff, and then you you're gonna be like this dude he is acting in White House right now, telling people that they can't even pay people Social Security, and then you want me to sit down there with some man and start paying for everything for those stupid men out here. That's the only reason I leave some men, but no man ever left me, and no man ever went like I drugged my friends in bed. Girl, you need to go check your ass. How do you underwear? How do you wash or everything down? You know you got some issues. Repeat. You got some serious issues. You are twisted human being. I just cannot stand you. I can't stand your mama. I can't stand nothing that you stand for. All of you, everything is just twisted. You are twisted like in really bad way. Leave Meghan's name in your damn in-laws, the damn twisted inbred mouths. Okay, stop her name. Okay. All right, my family. I'm gonna talk to y'all again tomorrow. And this guy, you know that nice guy with that filthy hair, y'all remember? Tell him I'm gonna make a reservation in Monaco Parkway where they do wash my car. So when I'm gonna have that car appointment, I need him to come so they could wash him, and I'm gonna buy the whole bottle of shampoo, Pantene, and maybe Garnier Fructis, and also I'm gonna buy a shampoo with baking soda and the other one I'm gonna buy with vinegar, because he need to be washed his ass. So guys, please go subscribe to my brother Baron's channel, and also go to my sister Isabella Back's channel. Give the show this sister some love. Let's get the sister 10,000 subscribers, and let's go to the royal success with my brother Baron's channel. Share his wonderful videos with the world so we could get my brother to 100,000 subscribers and get the brother that silver plate. Okay, I love y'all guys. I'm gonna talk to y'all again tomorrow. Bye for now.